Boxing fans, buckle up. The rivalry that lit up the ring in 2015 might be reignited. Floyd Mayweather recently fired shots at Manny Pacquiao, accusing him of clinging to their past fight for fame. Pacquiao dropped a Mayweather rematch bombshell, but it landed with a whimper rather than a bang. He stated, "Mayweather, if he decides to go back to boxing, then that is the time we are going to call the shots. I have the belt, so it's up to him. If he wants to come back in boxing, let's do a second one."
Again, with a big fight against Floyd Mayweather, yeah. I thought that you don't want me to say that. Okay, but I'm excited for that. Thank you for always supporting Ryzen, all his promotions, and thank you, sorry.
Floyd Mayweather expressed his disapproval of Manny Pacquiao's recent announcement, despite reports indicating Pacquiao paid him a significant sum simply to mention his name. Floyd stated, "When Manny Pacquiao spoke about that, he shouldn't have because there's a time and a place for everything. I'm not going to say he's right and I'm not going to say he's wrong. I ain't have to say nothing. Just by you saying my name. They gave me a check for $4 million. I don't like to throw certain individuals under the bus because we don't do that. He said my name when he wasn't supposed to." This was not the first time that Floyd has reacted to a potential rematch against Manny. Floyd previously stated, "I won. I knew I won. I knew I was the better fighter. We fight 10 times. I'm going to win 10 times. We fight 20 times. I'm going to win 20 times. We fight 100 times. I'm going to win 100 times. Manny Pacquiao is just not a better fighter than me. Nowhere around the board. He was a beat fighter from round one. He knew it. He knew he couldn't beat Floyd Mayweather. Manny Pacquiao, you're not on my level. You will never be on my level. Period. Simple and plain. It's okay to be number 2. It's okay to be right behind me. It's okay." Competing at the later part of their careers, Manny and Floyd's fight will be labeled as an exhibition match. Many people believe that the two boxers want to get those hefty paychecks as their retirement money. Oscar De La Hoya, too, believes that a match between these two is purely set for money, but he's okay with it from a business aspect.
More power to them, I guess, if they want to step in the ring and they make money, great. But yeah, that's all it is. It's a money grab. I mean, I would be silly to say, well, I would never do that because it's, I'm not fighting a real fight. I'm not giving the fight fans, the best of me, and I'm just trying to make money. Yeah, more power to them, I guess. If people are gonna buy it here and and support it, then it's great. I mean, it's more visibility and more eyeballs to the sport of boxing, and that's what it's all about for me as a promoter. So, but as a fighter, I don't.
Many people wonder why Floyd Mayweather is still doing these exhibition matches and not retiring. Joe Rogan has an answer to this as he stated, "What's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him, and he's doing it as an exhibition. It doesn't even hurt his record. Also, the money. He spends so much money. If he's playing for the future, you've got to keep it coming if you're going to keep spending the way he spends. He needs that money. The money's got to keep coming in if you're going to live like this. He's only 46. He does this with everything. He's got $1 million watches." While many people believe that Floyd is ridiculous for taking these exhibition fights, he thinks otherwise, as he has big numbers to back it off.
It's crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, fighters fight, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting 100 million?
Floyd also labels himself as the box office, as he recently stated, "I don't know no athlete in history. In history, 90 minutes, $750 million. See, or you tell me who, what these boxers do now? They're boxers. They're boxers. I'm a box office. There's a difference." On the other hand, current WBC super lightweight Devin Haney believes that Floyd has messed up the sports of boxing, as he stated, "In UFC, those guys fight each other, lose, fight again, still equally as big, may even be bigger after a loss. We can change the whole dynamic of it, but we're not. Floyd made boxing better, but Mayweather kind of messed up the game with the undefeated is everything, so guys don't want to fight each other, they want to keep their zero." When asked that he does exhibition matches and not compete in the sport, in fear that his legacy will be tainted, Floyd replied, "When I was in the sport, I wanted to be world champion. I wanted to be the best. But then it goes to the point you say, I'll let you guys argue about who won the most belts. When the history book is written, you'll see Floyd Mayweather, out of all the fighters, as the smartest one. Big checks." You all can win the most belts. That's fine. I wanted the most checks. I wanted the biggest checks. I don't know the number they're getting. They could be getting 7 million, 8 million, 10 million. Remember this, I don't leave anything on the table, even with these exhibitions. Why do you keep doing it? It's free money. Ricky Hatton thinks that exhibition matches are a smart way to give fans what they want without the fighters really getting hurt. He stated, "The one thing as boxing fans is seeing our heroes come back and get hurt by giving it one more go and getting knocked out and destroyed. But I'm all for the exhibitions, because you can see your heroes one last time to showcase their skills and not get hurt." Floyd's uncle and former professional boxer Jeff Mayweather believes that the rematch between Floyd and Manny is the most relevant rematch in boxing today. He stated, "Me? Yeah, obviously it's still relevant, and probably it's going to be more people wanting to see that fight than the biggest fight they have here, in terms of the generation of fighters that they have right now." Manny's business advisor Sean Gibbons believes if the rematch happens, Manny will come out on top. Sean stated, "Floyd caught Manny at the right time and beat him, but Manny is light years ahead of him now because Floyd's skills have diminished incredibly. Manny's hand speed is as fast as when he was at his peak, but Manny welcomes an exhibition or a rematch with Floyd, and they talked about it in Japan. Manny is a fighter and an entertainer. Whoever wants some can get some, but this is on Floyd." Max Kellerman is such a huge fan of Manny Pacquiao that he believes that Manny is a better pound-for-pound fighter than Mayweather.
Manny Pacquiao is a better pound-for-pound fighter than Floyd Mayweather. I actually disagreed with you.
I'm surprised that boxing fans, unless you're caping for a guy, this is pretty straightforward. Pacquiao wasn't able to make flyweight. He was a flyweight who won the lineal championship. So if that's not the most, or one of the 2 or 3 most impressive things in the history of boxing, the fact that he could move up, give me an example of another flyweight who was the lineal champion, moved up, won a bunch of titles in between, and then was that good as a welterweight. Pacquiao won lineal titles, indisputable, that's the man who beat the man, or else putting belts together. No one had ever done it before. No one ever came close to dreaming about doing that, and then Pacquiao did it. So the fact that Pacquiao is even competitive with Floyd Mayweather, who's one of the greatest pure boxers ever, do any of us believe that if they were the same size, naturally, Floyd would beat Pacquiao?
Manny's rematch against Floyd has been a topic of hot debate for a while now. However, Manny's trainer Justin Fortune believes that a fight between Manny and Terrence would be more interesting. Justin stated, "I don't want to see Pacquiao Mayweather 2. That would have been a great fight around a year or 2 after the first fight, when it was fresh in people's memory. I'd rather see Pacquiao return against Crawford. That's a massive payday. And guess what? It's a 50-50 fight. Manny has a 50% chance of winning because he's still a freak athlete." Also earlier this week, Manny's boxing career took a hit when he was denied to compete at the 2024 Olympics. Last week, the International Olympic Committee denied Pacquiao's request to compete later this year. They cited a rule that athletes must be under 40 years old in order to compete at the Summer Games. This leaves us with a high possibility for Manny vs. Mayweather 2. So what do you think about this once-in-a-lifetime rematch? Will it happen in the near future? Do let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and check out some of our other videos on the screen right now.